Hello everyone, and you're so much welcome to today's tutorial, and I'm still your shoemaking made easy tutor Odurole Mujibola. I remember previously I taught us how to create this beautiful snake braided leather, and today I'm going to be showing you how to lace it. The reason for this particular tutorial is for you to avoid a bulky outer sole and the side as well. Sit back and I'm gonna be right back. All right, as you can see, I've already braided this particular braid, and I want to just go ahead and then position it. Like I said, what I want us to learn from this video is how you can actually arrange your straps after braid so that the side will not be too bulky for you when you want to bottom. Hi, and my name is Odurole Mujibola. For those who are watching for the first time, all we do here is make shoemaking easy and simple for you, and our intention is to alleviate poverty, at the same time reduce your family expenses and also increase your stream of income. So if you want to do any of this, I want you to know you are actually in the right place. So what I'm trying to do now is reduce the bulky part by the side. So take your time to do this. I'm going to try to align each of the strap gently, so much so that they are not overlapped, and at the same time my braids still remain braided by the side. I hope you understand this. If you have not liked this video, please go ahead and like this video. It's just an evidence that you enjoyed the content I'm creating, and also it help other people who have seen this kind of braided, this snake braided design before and could not make it. Of course, you to be suggesting it to them. So thank you, I love you. Thank you for liking this video, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And for those of us who have not seen the video on how I taught on how to braid this, please, after this video you can go ahead and check my previous video. I intentionally made this as the next to the previous one so that you can easily locate it on my channel. So I lose the other part that I glued initially, and I'm trying to actually arrange it right now. The first one that I actually glued down, I still going back there to rearrange it. So you can see that all the overlap are no more there, and that is what will help that side not to be bulky. So I need you to pay attention to that. And I'm using glue because it will be faster. If I use the normal contact cement adhesive, I have to wait for it to dry. The strap might have actually scattered, you understand. So, and don't forget, we are trying to last a braided design. So with this one now, I'm just going to go ahead and begin to lose this whole part and then rearrange it like I did to the other one, and then you can easily bottom. So on the other side as well, I went ahead and losing that part and begin to arrange as well. Like I said, if you're going to be using the contact cement adhesive like maybe OC High, which are the brands we have in Nigeria, maybe Energy, Top Bond, it might end up scattering all of these arrangements. That's the reason I'm using glue, because it sticks down immediately, and you can see the way I'm arranging it. By the time I put the outer sole, now you will see how the braided slippers look like as a result of that arrangement. So please, the essence of this video is for you to be able to see how you can arrange it so that it will not be bulky, and then you can easily bottom easily. You can see the way I beautifully arrange it. You can see what it looks like. It's so cute and beautiful. The amazing thing is that I use an old slippers. I had one yellow old slipper, so I decided to just remove what I had on it and replace it with what I have right here. So I'm going to put like like a socks lining, of course, inside it. I'm going to pad it in between with that black EVA foam. So let's go ahead and apply our contact cement adhesive on the outer. So like I said, it's an old sole, so it means you can actually revamp your old sole using this same system. If you still haven't subscribed to my channel, I want you to know that all we do is to make shoemaking easy for you. And if you're looking at a skill to acquire, especially in this season, I can bet it with you, you are at the right place. Shoemaking is not just about making footwear, which is one major mistake we make most times. You can actually do, aside making the footwear, you can also teach people how to make. You can create different amazing patterns and sell as a PDF file. And I really want you to watch out for my class and on how we can actually create patterns and then monetize our patterns. So I need you to watch out. I want you to go and follow me on Instagram, on Facebook at Jibbyfemforte so that you can always have an update of when the class will be starting. Definitely, we're going to be having it very soon, because I believe that we should not limit ourselves to just making footwear alone. You have to empower yourself in the aspect of pattern cutting, and then as you know how to cut the few patterns you know how to cut, you can actually monetize that aspect of your shoemaking. So go ahead and like this video as well if you have not liked it. Now for this one, I'm using my contact cement adhesive. I'm taking my time to apply all over, the back of the inner sole as well as the outer sole. And when it is dry, I'm going to take my time to put them all together. So the first one I applied is already dry. I'm going to go ahead and place it. I love to start from this heel part. I'm going to at least align that part, then go to the front, align, then continue with the other part. I want you to let me know if you're watching my channel for the first time. Please let me know, oh, I'm watching for the first time and I've subscribed. And if you are a returning subscriber, please let me hear you say woo. So go ahead in the comment section and let me know if you're watching me for the first time or you are a returning subscriber. Thank you so much for joining me today. I need you to know that we have online classes. We have online classes irrespective of what part of the country you are. We have amazing classes that you can join just to upgrade your shoemaking, experience. If you're a beginner, we have classes for beginners. We have classes for those who are at the intermediate level. Probably you want to enhance your pattern cutting skill. We have the intermediate class. You want to learn how to make heel and then molds, which is popularly called half shoe. We also have a class on that. So you can see what this look like. Isn't this beautiful? You can see this side, because this is really the reason for this tutorial. You can see this side. You can see this side. So as long as you have arranged it properly and then you have applied your contact cement adhesive, don't forget to also roughen the surface. This is very important. Please roughen the surface. It also enhances proper bonding. I think the one I applied the contact cement on, as I begin to apply, I remembered, oh, I did not roughen the surface, which I did for this particular one. If you notice it, I actually roughened the surface before I place it. So ensure you pay attention to that too, because roughening surface too helps your bottoming to be very neat. The proper bonding process takes place effectively because of the roughened surface. So if you are using a leather that is quite smooth, it's better you roughen it so that you can have a perfect look. I am so glad to have you all here. Don't forget to let me know in the comment section if you are a returning subscriber or you are a new subscriber. If you're watching me for the first time, once again, I'm Ojurole Mochibola, and all we do is make shoemaking easy and simple for you by igniting your passion for creativity. And of course, we want to reduce your family expenses and at the same time increase your stream of income. Thank you once again. I will see you next time. Bye.